Hey guys, me Dave. It's 2/23/2021. So, I just thought I'd do a little video. It's kind of late. It's after 11 o'clock here. I'll probably hit the sack pretty soon. Try to. Um, I've been going through it today. I've been getting hit since about 3 o'clock in the morning, all day. All day. They make my feet itch. They've been hitting me with microwaves to the head. It almost feels like your balance is off and all this stuff. I've been going through it for probably 18 hours, 19 hours. They're still kind of hitting me now. So, why did they do it? I don't know. I will never understand how they can hurt us. I will never understand it. I just won't get it. They don't value life. They think that we're just a lab rat sitting in a room, and they turn our bedrooms into torture chambers. I will never understand that. I will never understand how someone can sit there 12 hours or more and torture an innocent person every day. I will not. I just don't get it. I mean, they when I was getting V2K, they act like it was a big party. You know, I would see people in the neighborhood. They would go to a house, which I think they were doing this, a lot of the stuff to me from. They would bring alcohol, and when I was getting the chemicals, I was getting CIA chemicals. I swear to God, they were piping them into my house. I was, I heard the whole thing outside. And I was getting chemicals in the house. Other TIs talked about this. Dr. Hall talks about the chemicals too. They would put marijuana smoke in, blow it through the pipe into my house sometimes. And they would do gasoline sometimes. Exhaust sometimes. They have no limits. They think they don't value life at all. They don't value our life. I keep on thinking, it's so disgusting what they do to us. You know, what are these people gonna do if they're next? Do they really need these people? I think they're dispensable personally. What are they gonna do when they're next? They're not gonna have anybody to go to. They're gonna be blackmailed. These people cannot open their mouth about anything. They got so much dirt on these people doing drugs and alcohol and marijuana and all this stuff. It's a big darn party for these guys. Torturing someone, torturing an innocent person in his bedroom, in his bed, or her bed, sexually assaulting men and women. I've heard husbands talk about their wives are being sexually assaulted with these weapons. I get sexually assaulted with these weapons at least 3 or 4 days a week. You know, um, you know, it's I was thinking today. I'm like, where does it end? I mean, these guys can keep on sending me to the hospital and all that stuff. Where does it end? What? They're not gonna lock me up and put me somewhere and say, oh, he's all yours now. Now you can really torture him 20 hours a day. Sure, go ahead and do it. That's not gonna happen. I think these people are out of reality. It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna allow that to happen. You know. When I was getting tortured in the treatment center for 3 months, I was getting hit 14 hours a day. And by the end there, they're like, that's enough. All right, let him go home. He's had enough, And I had almost a year off or a year and a half off. I can't remember how much it was. And I had a lot of time off. They cut the money to their program, to this program, It took them a while to get back on their feet and all this stuff, Like I said, now they have front companies and stuff to fund this program. They don't have a blank check anymore, and stuff. And if I go to the hospital, they have to get the nurses involved. They have to get the last time I was in there, they had I'm pretty sure she was a perp. They had a lady screaming like she was going crazy. This lady was screaming. She was like, "Ah, ah, ah," for like an hour. And I don't know what happened to her. It stopped. But they have to pay all these people. They have to pay the nurses. They have to pay, they have to go down there and create a big scene and get these people involved and stuff. Where does it go from here? I don't know. It just, I don't know. It's just, it's unreal. What we go through. These people don't value life. They think we're lab rats in a cage. They couldn't care less about us. They don't care about us. They just don't. Even when I was getting V2K, they were like, "I don't care about you. I don't care. I don't care about you at all. I don't care. I'll nail you with weapons. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me." They just, they have no respect for human life. If this happened to them, they would expect the whole world to stop and be like, "Help me." What makes these guys safe? Why do they think they're safe from this not happening to them? All they are, these agencies don't care about these people. They don't care about these people. It's like they're dispensable pieces of crap. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what they're saying behind these guys' back? What they're saying behind their back. Can you imagine what they're saying behind their back? They're not saying, "Oh, these guys are good people and we value their life and all this stuff." No, they're not saying that at all. Can you imagine what they're saying behind their back? They're saying, there's got to be a few guys out there in these agencies that are not all psychopaths. They got to be saying, "Look at what they're doing to this guy or girl," for no reason. He's not a criminal. He or she isn't a criminal. He hasn't done anything wrong or anything. And they're sitting there doing this to housewives. Working wives, working single women, single guys. That are trying to work hard and provide for their families and provide for themselves and all this stuff. And these guys are torturing the hell out of us like our life doesn't matter. Our life does matter. We had a life before this. We had a life before this. They don't want to hear about that. They don't want to hear that, I almost got married 10 years ago. I had a house, I almost got married, I was working 2 jobs, I was working hard, and all this stuff. I had a life. I had family and friends that would come over and we'd have a campfire and all this stuff. I had a life before this. People liked me at work. My family and friends were there for me. And just like you guys, we had a life before this. We're not a human test subject. We had a life. We're people that have feelings and all this stuff, It's really disgusting. It gets to me. Because we don't deserve this. None of us do. We don't deserve this. And this is why I get so upset. Because I write to people and I talk about all of us. I'm trying to do something to change this. Do I think our government's going to help me? I don't know, but I gotta try. I gotta try. What do I have to lose to, you know what I mean? I have to try. I have to try to stop this. And I talk about all of us. I don't just talk about me, I give my example of what I'm going through, and I say there's thousands of us going through this, and nobody will help us, So anyway, that's kind of my thing for today. I've been getting it 18, 19 hours today, on and off. Feet itching, microwaves to the head. I had to run to the store earlier, and I took Tanner with me. Tanner was so happy to get out of the house because we've been stuck here. You know, he was all happy. He smiles. You know, he was happy to get out of the house. You know, one more thing I want to say before I shut this off is thank you for the comments. You know, I know some of you guys are going through hell too. We don't deserve this, you know, and, you know, I'm not going to give up. You know, I have to fight, you know, I have to. I can't sit here and do nothing, you know, and some people may say it doesn't work and nobody's going to help us and all this stuff. I have to keep on trying. I can't give up. I can't. You know, it's not in my blood, you know. So, I relate to you guys that are going through the crap, you know, and stuff. And, you know, it's like, you know, if I have to put myself out there and be a little risky and contact certain people and tell them what's going on, I will do that because I've been through it already. You know, I've been locked up 3 times already. I've been sent to the hospital 2 weeks ago. You know, are they going to keep on sending me there? Are we going to keep on playing this game? You know, you got to keep on doing something to try to stop this. It's no way to live for us. You know, it's no way to live for us. You know, we don't deserve this, you guys. And these guys are monsters. They're monsters. And they'll do this to families. You know, they'll do it to anybody. They don't care. They'll do it to elderly people. They don't care. And I'll tell you something. I seen on the news, there was a 95-year-old Nazi war criminal that lived in the USA, and they sent him back to, I don't know, Russia or where I don't know where it was. Sent him back to wherever to be prosecuted at 95 years old. So this may not catch up with them in 5 years or in 10 years or 15 years. When you're old, when these people are old and vulnerable, this is going to catch up with them. When they think they're scot-free of doing this to us, this is going to catch up with them, and they're going to be paying. They're going to pay for this sooner or later. It always happens. My battery's low. I got to cut this off. So anyway, thank you for the comments, you guys, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.